All right, welcome back to Overtime. Today we're going to be installing a set of tow mirrors on a Ram 1500. Let's get started. All right, step one is removing one of these these push pins. So I'm using a T15. And you see how this one is just spinning? So some of them are going to do that. If you can take one of your Harbor Freight pick tools, gotta get outside of those. You just kind of pinch it, it will come out. So set that to the side and use your spoon to simply pull those right out. There's 6 of them. Next step is to pop off that cover on the front. Now you can see your exposed screws for your mirror, but unfortunately we have to dig deeper. Alright, next we got to remove this cover in the back here. Pick at it from the top. The way that it goes in, if you pull it to the top, it comes out easier. That will expose a number 3 Phillips head screw that must be removed. Next step is to remove this cover here. So when you remove it from the front of the handle. The way that it clips in, we're going to, when we reinstall it, we're going to slide it in backwards. It has a clip there. See if you can see it. That is specific to the direction that it is installed. Alright, so next we're going to pull up our window controls. These can be a bit tight. Alright, so we're going to undo our wiring harness here. Wiring harnesses. Sometimes they let go, sometimes they don't. That want to be a pain. Now if you have a Laramie model, there's going to be an additional wire right in here. Just right in here. It's for the light, your convenience light for your door handle. So you'll have to remove that as well. Alright, so now this whole door frame, or I'm sorry, interior panel is ready to just lift straight up. Lock your door first. Voila. As you can see, this video will also be handy for doing window motors, speakers. You can access everything now. So, as you can tell here, I have previously installed these tow mirrors, but I'm backing up and making this video so you can see how to put this additional bracket. This bracket will not be on your truck with factory mirrors. We have one more wiring harness to take off for your power mirrors. Well, those picks sure are handy. And we'll take our spoon and pop off this. Nope. Put that back. This is the one you gotta get a pick behind it. Like so. Let me zoom in on that so you can see how that is made. Okay. Trying to be as informative as possible. Be sure not to let your mirror fall. I've seen that happen. 10 millimeter. We want to take this bracket loose. We want to reinstall one of the bolts to be sure it doesn't fall. There's also another bolt here that when you take your factory mirror off, this one has to come off before your factory mirror will come off. So at this point you would be reinstalling your tow mirrors. This bracket that will come with them. If you notice, we have 3 riv nut holes. Now these are hexagonal shape. We have an additional rev nut video if you need a little more information on those. We do not have the factory hexagonal rev nut hardware because we're swapping these off of another truck. So I have to drill each one of these holes out to a 7/16, and then I'm going to put in an 8 millimeter riv nut in each hole. We'll get our 10 millimeter back out. Of course, dropped it. Sorry, this other bolt is still holding that. So that would be the bolt to put in first. Semi-start that one. Now these are number 3 Phillips bolts that I've got here. We'll just start each one before we tighten. Make sure everything lines up. The reason this bracket's here is because tow mirrors have more wind force on them, so we put these extra brackets on. Helps strengthen things up. Alright, so back to our reassembly here. Start with our tow mirrors. Power tow mirrors back on. Alright, so this is important. Try to watch where these wires are, because as you put the panel on, sometimes they get below and you got to take it back off. Alright, door panel going on. Simply lift it up. Once you get your lock over here lined up, you just let it kind of slide down there. Feel around to be sure it feels like it's nice and in place, and this one is. Okay, so now we're going to start reassembling our various items here. Let me move the camera in so you can see a little better. Make sure it's just clear for everybody. Alright, so clip our 2 iron harnesses back in. Alright, snap our window controls in. As I said, this has to go on in this direction. So pop it up there. It slides right in there if you do it right. Now we're going to replace our number 3 screw, Phillips screw here. And our centerpiece, once again, it goes bottom in first and snap the top in last. Reverse order. Now we are going to put on cover here. It just snaps right on. Now back to our final push pins. You'll install all 6 of these back in. Alright, so when you put these back in, you don't have to screw them in. They are push pins. The number 15 star just helps you get them out. They're pretty simple. So, that completes our tow mirror install on the Ram 1500. If you like our videos, please like, subscribe, share them. We've got plenty more coming for you. Hey, if you got something on your mind you're trying to figure out how to accomplish, let us know. Overtime Shop, we'll see if we can figure it out and make videos so you can have an easier afternoon and get more of your overtime to yourself. Thank you. We'll see you soon.